Hey everybody, I'm back with another Dollar Tree recipe, and this is kind of interesting how I came up with this one, and I got it from watching a channel called David Hall, Davidhall, and his wife does Appalachian cooking, which I love to watch, and I cook a lot that way too. And so she found this recipe tucked back. It was a family recipe, I believe she said. And so she decided to make it. And I noticed that all the ingredients are things that you could buy at the Dollar Tree. It's a very simple recipe. It's a good base recipe. There's a lot you could add to it if you wanted to. I'm just going to do the base recipe though and give you a few suggestions. And so that's going to be our, that's the story behind the recipe today. But before we get started, I want to acknowledge a channel that I really love that does a lot of Dollar Tree recipes. The lady is as sweet as they come. She's funny. She's very imaginative. She'll take a ball of lint and make a sweater out of it. She's just that talented. I just really love to watch her, and her imagination with the Dollar Tree recipes are wonderful. So I think that if you're liking the Dollar Tree recipes, or you just want to watch a channel where you never know what you're going to get and you love everything that you do, then you'll like her. And her name is Cheryl Coyote, and Cheryl, Coyote, Coyote. And go over to her channel if you think you'd like to, and see some of what she does over there, and tell her I sent you if you feel like you want to. So now I'm going to get started on this recipe, and it really only has 3 ingredients in it, and I'm going to bring you down. I've been cooking the sausage while I've been talking, but I have water here. I already got it boiling and then cut it off because it got hot before I was ready. I'm going to boil 2 cups of macaroni. So when that comes back to a boil, I'm going to put the macaroni in. And this is from Dollar Tree. You get 50% more in these boxes. And they have several kinds. This is just the regular elbow macaroni. I started to buy that twisty kind, but I thought maybe I'll just stick with this, the elbow, because I really like it. I received this as a gift, and I really thank you. I have seen people use these, and I thought how handy and neat they look. And this is my first time using it, and I can say I really like this. It really cuts your meat up. So thank you so much. Now what I'm doing here is I'm using 2 packs of the links. They're Jimmy Dean links. I wanted the roll of sausage that they carry, but they had none. So I'm using 2 of the rolls. And just cooking those up and getting them all crumbled and cooked through. Alright, my water's starting to boil, so I'm going to get the macaroni, and I'm just going to guess at 2 cups. Okay. And so we cook that uncovered for about 10 minutes or so. But I guess that I will need to let the macaroni boil and then get it drained, and I will come back and we will proceed with the recipe. Okay, we're back. The macaroni finished cooking, and so now we're going to put this together. The sausage is all done. I'm going to put half a can of this peeled plum tomatoes, gotten at the Dollar Tree. Plum tomatoes are shaped like those kind of oblong, and a lot of people feel like they have more flavor than a regular tomato. And I'm putting half a can, and the other half I'm probably going to make some tomato bread. I have a video, but you just put whatever kind of spices you like: garlic salt, thyme, onion salt, oregano, basil, things like that's what I like. Sprinkle it over several pieces of torn up bread, and then put your tomatoes on it. Cut them up if you want to. Mix some cheese with it and bake it till it's done. It's real good. Anyway, here's half the can, and I cut the tomatoes are whole, and I cut them up in little pieces. So I'm adding that. And of course, if you make more sausage, you would want more tomato. I like to have it, I don't like to be stingy with the sauces and things like that. I like a whole lot of like spaghetti sauce and all. I just love it. So next, we're going to put the macaroni in, and that was about 2 cups. Of course, when it boils, it makes more, or when it cooks. And I'm just throwing it out. And so you want to get all this mixed up. And this is the recipe, just these 3 ingredients is the recipe that she shared. You get your flavor from your sausage, so you need to be sure and get a sausage that you like and that you'll be happy with the flavor. I haven't tasted this yet. This is the first time I've ever made it, so I really don't know what it tastes like yet, but some suggestions are to go ahead and add spices like the ones I mentioned a minute ago: thyme, garlic salt, onion salt, oregano, basil, anything like that. Maybe a pinch of sugar, because it always helps with the acid in the tomatoes. Another thing that I think would be real good, and I was going to get some to show you at Dollar Tree, but is wait a minute, let me look, because you know how my memory is. It's pesto. Dollar Tree has really good pesto, so pour a little bit of that on your serving would be good. Also, I bought this. It's red sweet pepper strips. I got that at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put some on it when I put some on my plate. Also, this was purchased at the Dollar Tree. It's toasted onion buns, and so I think a little butter put on a bun, heated, if you'd like it heated, would be good. Just whatever you want. But the recipe is actually just these 3 ingredients: sausage, tomato, and the macaroni. So that's good and hot. And I'm going to get up some. And that's what it looks like. Now the sausage that came in the links, it had like almost zero grease, but the kind that comes in the roll had a lot of grease. I've used it before, so just keep in mind you might want to take off some grease if it has a lot. Okay, I don't want you to fall. We're going to give this a taste test, and see what we think. That is really good. It's got more flavor than I thought it would have. Another idea I meant to tell you was you could sprinkle cheese over it, which I might do because I love cheese, but it doesn't need it because it's really good. I'm very impressed. This would make a great Dollar Tree meal. It makes a lot of food for $3, and then you can fancy it up if you want to with your own ideas for a meal. But anyway, here it is, an old Appalachian recipe made into a Dollar Tree meal. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Do something good for yourself and someone else. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.